It's your boy ABF Big C, man, tuned in with hip hop's biggest fans. Big Fish project out right now on all platforms. Go stream that, go tune in. We got a lot of big shit coming for real, so I just need all my fans, supporters, loved ones, whatever the case may be, to lock in with me. Stay on this journey with me. You feel me? All blue faces, because that's what we chasing.
The last thing I'm going to ask you is possibly the realest question I could ask anybody coming from Baltimore.
Right.
How do I word this properly? I'm not going to word this properly. I'm going to do my best to. God lead the way.
Alrighty.
Put the words in my mouth so I can display this properly for this young man.
Okay.
You said you had a line in your shit, in your album. I want to say it was in one of the first 3 songs. Maybe it wasn't. About when you successfully, you popping from Baltimore, niggas want to take you out, kill you, something to that effect.
Yeah.
Do you remember the line exactly? Because I know I fucked it
I
up.
think that's Big Mad, you feel me? And I said they fucked up when they let me on Pro Tools. I remember I was buzzing way before I dropped Goku. Yeah, I fucked that little bitch. She old news, gotta find another nigga to go to.
Fuck the city, I'm trying to be global. Come up in my city, they try to smoke you.
Hey, come up in my city, they trying to smoke you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, yo, coming from here, nigga, and it's like that a lot of places.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like that a lot of places, but specifically
That's
here.
exactly why that song name was Big Mad.
Specifically here, that shit resonated to me. Cause I just interviewed my little cousin a couple days ago. He from out the county and shit, out Pioneer City and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we was riding up Harford Road in Cold Spring. I was like, yeah, that's where they little scooter got killed. He was like, nigga, what?
Mm-hmm.
And right there, I said, yeah, nigga, that's where the car hit the joint, liquor store.
Yeah.
It's right here. He was like, yeah, we got to talking about it. And you know, he was, what they called him, Scooter Up Next and all that. But he was,
Rest in peace to Scooter.
and I've seen several other brothers in my era, even when I was early 2000s, that was close. They was in them rooms and they was signed, but nobody ever really blew.
Right.
But as to you saying, yo, like a motherfucker, especially I'm gonna say the difference back then to even when Scooter was, that shit was in motherfuckers' faces for real.
Right.
And that shit had, from my understanding, some street element to it that ain't necessarily had anything to do with him, but motherfuckers he was tied with, and it was, it reminded me of some Biggie shit. We gonna hit your man and fuck you. We can't get you. We hitting this nigga.
Right.
God bless the dead. I'm not trying to be fucked up or funny, but this is just from what I've been told, what I've heard, and so on and so forth. But to the bigger point of, you know, when you blow up, nigga, in Baltimore, niggas is coming for you.
Yeah. Motherfuckers blow up here and get the fuck out of here now. Like, they get a name and they dip. I ain't gonna say no name, but motherfuckers get their name here and then they roll out. I mean, can't blame them though.
That happens a lot of places. Why you think Boosie moved to fucking Georgia, Atlanta?
And you feel me? I'm not against that. Like, it's so like the famous interview, like Boosie said, you get so much hate from your own city.
Hypnotized with hate.
Hypnotized with hate.
That shit is a real thing.
I'm seeing it already. That's why I like that Big Mad track. I think that was a big statement too, because that's really how it go. Like, you come up.
Remind me of Nipsey shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. You feel me? And it's like, you buying back the hood, but you can't even do that. You can't even do that. Like, I remember when I first started, I used to say, you feel me, I would love, you feel me, be in a financial position, you feel me, get where I grew up at. I don't even know if that's worth it for real. It's going to create too much hate for real, too much. It's a target on your back. Once you up there in that realm, it's a target on your back for everything you do. You can't win in the haters' eyes.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Because they like, nigga, I played basketball with you in the 5th grade. Mm-hmm. And I work at Amazon in the warehouse for what is it, 15, 16, $17 an hour when I'm in this bitch sweating my ass off working like a motherfucking slave and and my girl rocking your music.
Real shit.
And then the whole city is fucking with her.
Real shit. Like the people, like I have people, you feel me, that hate in disguise. I have people that hate out loud. I have people that hate in silence. Like, it's crazy. Like, motherfuckers who went from, you should have never get no play, to, oh, I need this now, shit like that. Just watching how, not even music, how a person doing something can generate so much attention is crazy. Like, and that's still the biggest part for me to accept is the attention aspect, because there's so many different avenues of hatred.
I can't say I get. I don't know. I'm gonna just say this. As far as you talking about the attention, I see it. I know my shit ain't even really like that. Like
it ain't gotta be.
I ain't hit no 100,000. Nothing I got 100,000 views.
And you got haters now. I know.
I don't know, but I know just the attention. Like so many people trying to reach out to me.
Right.
I don't have enough time. I'm like, nigga, I still do regular shit.
Right.
Like if I was doing
Real
this,
shit.
if I was really getting paid for this like that, then okay, possibly I would be able to attend to everybody. But
right.
I don't ask, you know what?
Right.
I mean, we do this. I ain't say nigga my interview costs is we ain't this ain't ain't no money on price on this.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't no payola in this. And that's what my shit is about. But at the same time, even if it wasn't that, even if I was getting paid however otherwise, if it was sponsorship or just on views and all that, okay, cool. But I'm not there.
Right.
I still got regular shit going on.
Right. Still got a whole real life.
Yeah. And yo, my nigga, you gotta understand if I tried to catch you on whatever just how do I say this? I'm only allotted so much time in my motherfucking life.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? And to the bigger point of what we're really talking about is, if you're gonna do something, just start some fucking way and do it.
Shit, bro. Real shit.
Put a video out on your phone, nigga. My shit was if you go back to my first it's probably hundreds of fucking videos ago. Nigga, my shit was the most wackest shit in the world.
That's part of it.
Because it was just nothing but with me like hitting the button. You could see me cutting it on and cutting it off, and then I ain't got all these little special effects and all that. But nigga, you gotta start. You got to fucking start some fucking way.
Real shit.
I don't give a fuck what it is. You want to start a business?
That's 50% of it right there. Starting.
You think that's 50? You think it's only 50?
It might be.
It's at least
not
50.
Lower.
I'm gonna say it's at least 50.
Lower.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's at least 50.
It's like just.
In my mind, I feel like it's about 90. In my mind, I feel it's about 90. Even before, because the business part is bigger.
Right.
Knowing the business is bigger.
Right.
But just starting.
Right.
Like.
No, you right though.
Like.
Because if you don't start, nothing else matters for real.
And you ain't gonna look into the business.
You feel me?
You ain't gonna expand. You ain't gonna grow. You ain't gonna learn from your mistakes.
But where I see a lot of people fuck up is they not doing what's for them. They doing what's acceptable. They doing what other people doing.
Okay.
Because they see somebody else getting certain attention, and that was an obstacle I knew I was gonna have to deal with coming into the music, because Baltimore is so many artists out there and shit.
You know, you make a very good point, because I feel like it's very oversaturated.
Yeah.
As far as with music and rappers, and you know, people send me shit out. Man, I had somebody send me something, and I listened to it. And I had to hit the nigga back like, "Yo, these are your first songs you ever recorded, ain't they?"
Gotta be.
And he was like,
"You can tell."
Yeah, I said, "Nigga, I can tell."
You did him a favor.
I said, "Yo, keep working." I don't like to shit on nobody and say, "Yo, this shit is garbage."
I felt you. I felt you.
I really don't. I do not
that.
want to shit on that, because motherfuckers, if they keep working at it, they gonna improve. Like I said, the first interview was your first project. This is your third one.
Right.
I can tell, like, yo, this is your best shit. I was listening to this, was like,
appreciate.
Yeah, he put that. I wanted to like post the shit, like, yo, go check my nigga out. I said, no, I was gonna reach out to you, then we gonna do this. I'm already going, you know, try to just display that. We're gonna get to that.
Right.
I could have did that. Forgive me if I didn't. I ain't trying to be no petty fucked up motherfucker. But I was like, nah, we're gonna do it in time.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm backlogged with all my shit, but
right.
Yo, saying all that to say, start,
bro.
Start. Your first shit is not gonna be your best shit unless you are that exceptional and you have and you have the proper tools and peoples in place, proper peoples and tools in place that your shit is fire from the beginning. But I can guarantee you this: if your shit is fire from the beginning, you're gonna fuck up in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta fuck up.
It's gonna happen.
You gotta fuck up.
Like, and motherfuckers are gonna be like, nigga, this ain't that.
Like, sure, and it ain't easy either for real. Like,
no.
It's been times in this motherfucking studio, right where we have been times we've been in this studio and I'm doing a motherfucking song and I just know this bitch a banger, but it ain't coming out how it's supposed to. You get frustrated, you just want to quit that night, fuck this shit. Like, this shit ain't easy. You gotta remember, like, when somebody put a project out, that's the finished project. You don't know what went into that. Like, a lot of bullshit went into that, a lot of retries.
The work you don't see.
Yeah, the work you don't see for real. So that's why it's like, when you finally do start and finish something, it's a big win in your copy because you started it and you finished it. So it's like, it don't get no better than that. You just get better with time for real if you want to through homework, through practice, all that shit. But whatever it is you're doing for real, like, start it. Make sure it's what's really for you. I can't stress that enough. And
make sure you love that shit. Have a
passion. Sure you love it. Like,
you would be doing this if you wasn't getting paid for it.
Real shit. If you love it, none of the bullshit that come with it gonna matter. If the bullshit that come with it affects you in any type of way, it might not be for you. Like, I full-fledged love the process, so all the bullshit that come with it, I love that too for real. I know it's part of the process.
I'm gonna jump out here and get on my own shit with this.
Mm-hmm.
I love this hip hop shit.
Real shit.
I have since I was a kid.
Do real shit.
Regardless of,
I don't know, you need to tune into the page. Hip hop's biggest fan.
Regardless of if I'm when I was making music, DJing, learning engineer, whatever, I appreciate people's art, their effort. This is why I started this, because I ain't gotta be doing it to a pre. I think this is why it's called hip hop's biggest fan.
Right. Okay.
I'm a fan.
Hell yeah.
Like, nigga, I don't. I know I can do what a lot of motherfuckers doing, but I don't do it no more.
Right.
And I'm cool with that.
Right.
I'm fine. I ain't hating. Niggas I know that I came up, whatever, they the big DJs around. Cool. Respect and salute them niggas. Like, I love that y'all stayed with it. Cool. So I'm gonna be a fan. And I just figured, you know what? I know I can do this. I can highlight this shit. This could be my niche.
Like, if you sleep at night and you ain't stressed about whatever you doing, you just fine.
You know what I mean? Man, with that being said, man, I ain't got much else to say, bro. Like,
yes, sir.
I really ain't got much else to say.
Another good one for the books, you feel me?
Y'all go check out that motherfucking Big Fish, ABF Big C, goddamn.
ABF Big C, Big Fish on all platforms.
Yes.
Just type it in wherever. You gonna see it.
That bitch gonna pop up. You gonna see them great whites, man.
You gonna see him, you feel me? Tune into everything. Follow me on the gram, ABF Big C.
I'm gonna have the links and all that under the if y'all hit the little thing and it go down under the whatever, it's gonna be down there.
And just stay tuned because you feel me, it's a process, but you feel me, it's definitely some gold at the end of the tunnel.
This is the third man's project. This is his best one thus far.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I say that with word to my father, with a heart of motherfucking gold. You know what I mean?
Shit. So
I appreciate your time.
Shout out hip hop's biggest fans.
My man.
Since we locked in, been keeping it solid with me, 100 with me, been real. So you feel me? That's appreciated. Shout out Hits R Us, the studio we in, for giving us the space. Shout out everybody, ABF. I don't want to get into everybody's names, but y'all know who y'all is. Shout out to the fans and supporters. And just stay tuned. I'm never gonna stop working. So you feel me? You always gonna be entertained. You always gonna be intrigued. You dig what I'm saying? And, yeah, Blueface.
Blueface.
All blue faces, cause that's what we chasing.
And as I like to say in closing, stay positive, get money, don't go for the bullshit. 2020, I'm fucking it up. Hindsight's a motherfucker. Hold up. It's 2020. Hindsight's a motherfucker.
Fact.
Stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous.
ABF, Big C, Blue Faces. Hip hop biggest fan. We out this bitch like Cardi B titty. Peace.